speaking into the air, and nobody will care. It's Rhyme and Reason 475.
There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason why you're...
Hey there, Tony here, and I hope life is treating you real nice today. It's a beautiful, hot day here in Colorado in the shadow of Pikes Peak. And I'm talking about speaking into the air. I'd like a little breeze right now, to tell you the truth. Have you ever noticed how talking into a hard wind, the wind is blowing in your face? It's not easy to actually talk into the wind. And I actually have a childhood memory about that I'd like to share with you. It kind of illustrates what I'm talking about and how it's really an exercise in futility to try to do it. And I hope I remember this correctly, but when I was around 6 years old, I believe, I remember going to a school playground in Oklahoma. We lived in Oklahoma at the time, and this was in Moore, Oklahoma, which is, I don't know, probably a suburb of Oklahoma City, or it's all tied with Norman and Oklahoma City. They're probably all one place now, but back then it was its own kind of little town. And I remember going to this school playground with a couple of my stepsisters. This was on a Saturday because we just wanted to play on the swings and the slides and the monkey bars. So anyway, we were there at the playground, and I wasn't actually trying to speak into the air. I was singing. I mean, as far back as I can remember, I just loved to sing. I'd sing while I was playing in the backyard, on hikes, in the shower. Nobody does that, right? Yeah. And as I got older, I'd sing on long drives or even short ones for that matter, basically anytime I had the chance. That's a little side rabbit trail there, I guess. But anyway, back to the playground. There we were, playing, having a good time. It was a brisk and breezy late autumn day, I think, and I climbed up the steps of a tall slide and sat at the top, getting ready to slide down. And the whole time I was singing. My stepsisters liked my singing, and they said they couldn't hear me, so they yelled to sing louder. At first, I thought they were making fun of me, but they told me they liked my singing and just wanted to hear more. So I started singing louder. But the cold breeze sort of stifled my voice. It felt like as soon as the words came out of my mouth, they were swept up in those cold breezes and just blown through the air. And it started to get even windier, which made my eyes water, and all that, including the fact that I was starting to get really cold, made me slide down and just give up entertaining the sisters, so it just didn't work. So why do I bring up this seemingly insignificant memory? Well, because I ran across a line in 1 Corinthians 14. I know I've been very biblical here lately, but, that's part of the whole rhyme and reason to life. There's a place there where Paul told the Christians in Corinth how speaking in tongues could be like speaking into the air. And he wanted them to see how seeking spiritual gifts is fine, but not if it doesn't help unbelievers. And speaking in tongues that no one can understand doesn't help anybody. In fact, people will think you're crazy. They'll think you're wacky. So I recommend this. Speak in the language you speak, and speak to any people who seek the truth that's found in God's Word. It's the only way you'll be heard. And I'll leave you with that little thought this time. And this is Tony from TonyFunderburk.com. As always, remember, life has rhyme and reason because God made you.
There's a rhyme